Right. Right, apologies for that, everyone. You should be able to hear Invade as well. We'll rejoin the action now. Liv's still leading. And Grunty's moved himself into second place on those soft tyres. So, CW in third, Cornet in fourth. Right, Invade, can you do a 1-2-1-2 test so they can hear you? Should be all right now. I had to restart Cornish because everyone couldn't hear Invade, and that's the only way to fix it. So I am sorry. You're just gonna have to upload 2 videos. Apparently they still can't hear you. Oh, that.
Oh, right. I'll test it now. 1-2-1-2.
He didn't tick the box, of course.
It unticked.
When it unticked. Yep, can hear him now. Sweet. We can. Right, I can now regroup. Okay, so where are we at the moment? So Caesar Wizard's pitted into 12th place. Safe to the end, but he's a bit far off the point. So at lap 18, we've just gone halfway in this race. So Livs has to pit, but he's got a very decent gap in front at the moment. 9 seconds out of Roberts. He's actually 7 seconds ahead of the nearest guy that could go to the end, and that's CW here, but that's still, it's still up in the air, Invade, isn't it, whether CW and Cornet can go to the end on 11 lap mediums, which would be, there'd be 26 by the end.
Box. Well, Legends has to box, Grunt has to box. To be honest, I do have my bets on now Roberts to win. And obviously I want him to win.
Oh, Pigeon!
Aston team box.
Pigeon sped in the pit lane.
Oh no. Pigeon.
That's gonna hurt. That's gonna really hurt. Rough race for the championship leader. He's onto softs though. Safe to the end, and he's gonna be very, very quick. But that 5 seconds is gonna. This gives the opportunity for Legends to outscore him potentially.
Roberts is closing
but
around
both.
Cornet. On this
Both
rate,
are gonna be.
Alpine could score a point.
Don't say anything yet. Only on lap 19.
True.
Yeah, rage quit. I agree. It's still wide open due to the trap limits and penalties. And at the moment, you got Tornado on 6, Matty on 3, Pigeon on his 5 for the pit lane, and Eva on 3.
Oh, yellow.
That's set to
flags.
1. That's Hudson again. He's had a horrific luck of this race. Where's oh yeah, Ben as well. They started right near the front.
And poor Quirky Turtle got killed by the menace of Cornish.
Oh Jesus, that was close.
Legends box.
Right, so Legends. Now his Legend's gonna stay out in front of Pigeon. It's a very long pit lane.
Yeah. I think he's got it. He's gonna be close.
He's gonna get it out ahead of Caesar Wizard. Not ahead of Caesar Wizard, so that's a problem. There goes Pigeon, and there goes the Mercedes, so stays ahead.
That's good news for
They
Legends on Pigeon. Oh! Cornet started a little bit of a wobble through turn 8. Roberts is right onto him.
Yeah, this is the chance for Roberts. I love how the thing in the Twitch chat said we just gone live. We've been live for 5 minutes. Bit delayed. Ah, Liv's Pits. Liv's Pits from the lead. So this will give us a good indication of what work he has to do.
And Grunt. And CW. Oh wait, no, not CW. I thought CW did. I just saw a red one go in.
It's Tribal. It's the AI Tribal to get. That's good
Oh,
actually. To get
Roberts.
the AI car out of the way. Yeah, I'm on board with Roberts. Where is Liv's going to come out? How far is he going to be out? Behind Crazy Fish, who I think may not pit again.
at the
That's right,
gap.
6th place. That is, well, that's about 12 seconds to Roberts.
Roberts needs to put a move on now if he wants to get this win. Because I don't think
Yeah, he's been held
CW
up by
or
Cornet.
Cornet Star are gonna box. Unless he's hoping for their tyres to die, which will be another like 6 laps at least.
I don't think CW or... Oh, I hope this AI car gets out of the way. It does, thank
Yeah.
God. Matty's had a spin at the back as well. I don't think I saw it that much yesterday in Bay, but this track is still relatively new to everyone and it's catching a few people out, especially that turn 8.
This is one of my favourite tracks, so I'm just happy I get to commentate over it. Watch all the spins.
Wizard has got by... not Wizard. Legends has got by Wizard, sorry. Soft tyres though, completely fresh. Absolutely flying at the moment.
Yeah, that's important for him to make that move.
Livs has still got a fair way to catch Roberts. It's 11 seconds at the moment, but those softs are a good second, if not 2 seconds per lap quicker than hard
Yeah.
tyres. Especially worn-ish hard tyres, so this is all on Livs now. He's got to catch and pass Roberts, who's on the other side of the hill to him.
And he also has to, if he wants to win, he's going to have to pass Cornet Star and CW, which I reckon he could get 3rd.
Oh, Cornet Star nearly completely lost it.
Oh,
Way
Caesar,
over that curve on
Caesar
the
got
right.
past Legends again.
Yeah, it's not good for Legends because it's keeping Pigeon kind of there, but that 5 seconds for Pigeon is going to drop him behind Eyes at the moment. Who's on for a couple of points. And while Livs has got to his first target, and that's Crazy Fish. It's on the same strat as the top 2, and this is going to be too easy.
Boy,
Hudson's had another spin in front of the leaders.
Oh, is he out the way?
Yeah, he is.
Alright.
Ah, Hudson, Jesus. Pole sitter, and he's a lap down.
Massive shit. Oh, Legends! Oh, you looked for it. Oh, he could be going for it. He's trying to
Around the outside, he found the minimalist of gap, but if he's going to work it, no. Couldn't stay on the curb.
Evo gets 3
You
seconds.
can't hit that. Can't hit that curb at turn 4. Caesar Wizard defends again on the inside. Legends looking to the outside, maybe looking for the cutback. This could be a good switchback, but no, can't get the traction.
I think Caesar 2 Wizard's been watching a bit of BF1 racing, racer defending.
Yeah, placing the car exactly where he needs it to be. Got 2. Caesar Wizard's first race in an Alfa Romeo, and he's keeping behind the early championship leaders at the moment, who are swarming all over the back of him on fresh softs. Legends looking each way and that way, cannot find a way through.
He keeps looking for the
That's
outside. I don't understand why he's not looking for the inside.
This is a problem for Roberts. Element Snows said it immediately in the chat. He needs to get by Cornet, and Cornet is just holding him up. Livs is going to catch him.
Oh, this is where Legends gets in. Oh, he touches the grass. He's that desperate.
Oh,
Oh,
Pigeon's got him. Pigeon's got him as well. Both of them. Caesar Wizard looking for a move, but Both Legends and Pigeon got by Caesar Wizard. Yeah, the gap has gone down. It was 12 seconds a few laps ago. It's now 8.5. And all this is because Roberts cannot find a way past Cornet Star.
Come on, Roberts, you need to get past him.
It's the ERS levels. Well, ERS levels, Roberts is less than Cornet Star. Cornet Star is burning the ERS to stay ahead. Oh, Cornet's in.
Right.
Cornet pits.
Now it's Roberts to catch CW.
Well, that's just even more frustrating for Roberts, isn't it?
And Livs is now onto the podium, 8 seconds now.
They still win this.
Any of the
we'll
top
see the
three
laps
can
when they
win
cross
this
again.
now. Any of the top 3.
Mm.
Oh,
Cornet Star. Oh, that's going to be close. Jeez. Somehow slots in between Pigeon and... Yeah, nearly. Slid in front of Caesar Wizard. So Cornet's come out in 7th. It's not bad.
Roberts has been making the gains. He's inside a second.
So again, he cannot waste any time if he has any chance to keep him behind Livs, who's got 8 laps left and 7 seconds. Have a look at the lap times.
Right on them for probably the 3rd to last lap.
He's absolutely flying. He's just pulled away from Grunty, who's on the same tyres as him.
This would be a great
CW
result
doesn't
for my
pit.
team with the Aston Martin.
19.7 for Roberts, and it is an 18.8, so that's about a second.
Jeez.
I mean, he's catching, but a second, he'd be on them in the last lap, but he'd only have a lap past both of them.
Which he could do, but Roberts is the pace over thingy. Oh, he's made a mistake.
CW struggling on those mediums now. 19 laps. Oh, I think Roberts. I think it's clear to me that CW is going to the end here.
Yeah.
Because otherwise he would have pitted. So if Roberts has got any chance of winning this, he's got to pass CW and hope CW holds, lives a little bit. If he can do that, he'll be alright, because I think his lap times are going to drop with this if he can't make the move. He's got to make the move to turn 1, I feel.
Could do it. He's 3 tenths behind.
Hush, the Red Bull team principal. Redeemed, open the steering, CW. Got to defend for all his life. Still burning the ERS. Roberts using all of his ERS to go from the inside.
Go on, Roberts.
Surely he's got it. He does.
Now he has to pull.
CW going for the cutback though. Inside of turn 4. They're side by side. All the while the Mercedes is catching the interlocking tyres. It's still side by side of turn 4. Oh, bit of contact.
Matty.
On the exit.
Yellow. I think.
Roberts still the inside of turn 6.
Cornet Star gets past. Pigeon.
Oh, and he edges. He edges in front of CW. But all that fighting has just left Livs to catch them by about 2 seconds in a sector.
By the way, while that fight was going on, Cornet Star gets past Pigeon Munch.
Yeah, he's on fresher tyres than the 2 ahead of him. He's now going to be on Legends.
Yeah. He's not going to catch. He's not going to catch up to Grunt though.
Right, so that's a good pass from Roberts. Had to work really hard for it. CW tried his best, but he's on absolutely sharp mediums now. Staying in the
20 laps.
slipstream.
They've gone
Oh
past
my
20
god.
laps.
Look how much CW catches just because Roberts is low in ERS. That was astounding,
Cornet
but
Star.
they might...
He's had the better exit. He's gonna go for it.
Cornet is flying. Cornet is absolutely flying.
Ah, easy move. Easy move.
He could have fourth. He could have Grunty for fourth.
Nah, I don't think so.
3 seconds. He's caught them two and passed them two so easily. Be possible.
Depends on Grunt's pace, really.
The ERS levels of Roberts. Blinking light is still on.
Robert has to save, but he can't while he's pushing.
Lives can now, well, he can at least now see CW. 1.6, no, 2.5 behind. He can see them just over the hill. 4 laps to go. Possible. What's the last 2 lap? 19.7, 18.9. He's still catching him a second a lap, more or less. So next lap he'll be 1.5 behind, and then lap 31 he'll be on them.
Oh, Tornado. I think that's his third or fourth.
Third penalty. He's on 9 seconds now. I'll drop him outside the points, I think.
I would
just about, yeah.
Cornish to be on double that though.
Right, so let's run down the top 10. So you've got Roberts in the lead. Low ERS just defending it from CW, who's on 22 lap mediums trying to get to the end. You got Livs catching them second a lap and is going to be on them in a lap or so in third. Grunty holding station in fourth, but he's got Cornet, who's dragging along Legends and Pigeon for the ride. So that could be a 4-way battle for fourth. Caesar Wizard done a normal strategy despite the safety cars, ended up in 8th place. Penalty free though, so he could leap Pigeon Munch. Tornado's penalties event unfortunately will drop him.
Oh yeah, don't forget that Pigeon Munch is that 5 second.
Yeah, so that'll drop him behind Caesar. I don't think Eyes is good enough, so Eyes will get a couple of points. Crazy Fish maybe will move into 10th. And then you got Matty in 12th at the moment. Evo right behind, and of course Biscuit and Trouble being AI cars since qualifying.
I've sent them both for a couple of invites, but I doubt they'll join now. 3 laps.
Yeah, Roberts is struggling to save ERS. And Lives is now within a second of CW. He can see Roberts just over the hill.
Roberts needs to hope CW puts in a fight against Lives.
I don't think CW has anything.
I mean,
you see how much he's struggling. This is 8 lap softs against 23 mediums.
I mean, the straight he's gonna get absolutely blitzed.
Oh. Is he broke for DRS, or is that I can't have anything to fight against you?
It's probably
He's let him through, in other words.
Yeah, he's out of DRS. He has nothing to fight with.
It hasn't worked. Wow, no fight at all. He's going for the podium, isn't he? He's like, I've got 11 seconds back to Grunty. Why not? Where did he start?
Pushing the track, saying Roberts had to keep CW in his DRS to keep Lives behind. Now it's down to Lives.
Now it's not
really.
going to work, is it?
It's really down to Lives.
I kind of like CW's thinking, actually. I mean, I don't like the fact he hasn't fought a little bit, but he's obviously seen the gap behind, and he's thinking, just get me to the end. I've got a podium here.
What tyre percentage is CW's tyres on? I wish that was showed us in the game.
It must be like over 70, I'd imagine. It's right on puncher range.
If he gets a puncher, then
Grunty on the podium.
Got the podium. Double podium for Aston.
Well, Cornet is catching. It's 1.8 seconds. You can see him as well.
Don't think he has enough in him, Cornet.
No. Pigeon's made a mistake and has dropped off Legends. Roberts 19.6. Lives 18.7. 2 laps to go. Hussein CW will be on 70% now. And he's struggling. He's got no pace at all. Dropped off the top 2. Yeah.
I don't know, he won't have enough.
It's half a second down on his PB in the first sector alone.
Look at the gainage from Grunt to CW now. The gap was 11 seconds. Now it's 8.7, basically.
CW, I think he has enough because he's got a lap and a half. He won't lose 7 seconds in the last lap unless he gets a puncher. Yeah. Meanwhile, we are going to have a last lap battle for the lead. And Roberts is 18% ERS against 27. He's got to get the best run out the last corner.
Oh,
and I don't think he has. Here comes Livs. Roberts trying to break the slipstream, but he's got barely any ERS left. Here comes Liv around the outside. He's going to make the move easily before turn 1 and takes the lead.
Roberts has to fight back.
I don't think he's got any tyres left.
Yeah, 26.
The only hope he's got is a lunge down if he can get a good run out of turn 4.
Or if Liv somehow gets a pen.
Yeah, there is that.
Oh, Cornet Star.
Oh, that was so late on the brakes for Roberts.
Yeah, Cornet Star won't get 4th now. He's got a pen, and now he's cutting across a bit.
It was an aggressive strategy by Livs. Might have paid off here. He's still got the rest of the lap to hold off though.
Livs has done a smart strat.
Only just worked by a lap though.
Yeah. He probably wouldn't have caught them if CW and Roberts didn't fight that much. He probably would have got CW.
One would have said if CW put up even a little bit of a fight.
Yeah.
1 lap away, but Livs comes around the final corner. He's a reserve driver, takes the win for Mercedes. Roberts in P2 will still be very happy with that. CW has dragged his medium tyres 27 laps to take home P3. Grunty's going to come home 4th. With a good solid result for him. Cornet Star is going to drop a little bit, but that is Alpine's first points of the season. In 6th for him. Caesar with a 7th. Pigeon Munch 8th. Tornado 9th. Is Eyes going to leap ahead of Tornado? He might do... He does, by 3 tenths to get 2 points, and Tornado picks up a point. Wow. So Roberts 2, CWP 3. Interesting. So that's closed up the championship invade because both Legends and Pigeon got midfield points. Brings the pack even closer. A great race. Obviously, apologies for the issues that we had halfway through that missed a little bit, but obviously cannot be helped with that. But I am very, very happy. That is 2 podiums in a row for Mercedes this week.
I'll invite the top
and a win
in a minute.
A podium for Aston as well, Invade. We're both happy.
Right.
Good race though from F2. That's great stuff.
Yeah, very enjoyable.
Welcome to F2, Invade. Hopefully we'll run a lot more smoother next time, but
yeah,
good stuff. CW was on 82% tyres at the end. Ozzy dragged that home. Wow. So LR Lives wins for the Mercedes fastest lap as well, so that's 26 points. Thank you, Lives. Roberts in P2 for the Aston team. Be very happy with that. CW third in the Red Bull, 4th for Grunty. So there's a good run out for Aston Martin, second and fourth place. Legends comes home fifth for Mercedes. I think he'll be very happy with that. He struggled for pace around here, he said himself. Cornet picks up the first points for Alpine in sixth. Caesar was a seventh in the Alfa Romeo, 8th for Bidjamonch in the Tauri, 9th for Ice the Best of McLaren, and 10th for Tornado, the 1 point for Williams. I just about scrolled down. I hope that was enough time, Muddy Biscuit.
Should I do P2 and you do P3, P1?
Yeah, if you want to.
Alright.
Yes, we are. So include your audio, everyone, please, so we can hear your reviews at the end of that great race. Yeah, Muddy, I'm sure I scrolled down enough, but it was just literally just at the end. I apologise if that's not enough time there, but alright, let's start off with CW in the Red Bull. And according to your team principal Hush, you were on 82% tyres at the end of that race. You dragged those mediums over the line. But it's still a very, very good result for yourself. Your first podium of the season after a 7th in Bahrain and no points in San Marino. So back on track with this result. Had chance of the lead and the win, but obviously the tyres just didn't have enough grip in the end. A good battle with Roberts that I saw as well. So that was great to watch. But yeah, happy with third place?
I was alright.
Is that all you got to say? Is there more?
No, it was
Help
alright.
me out.
It was a decent race. I done a lap of practice, so I'm happy with where I got. Yeah. On to next
That's
week.
very good.
Ooh.
That's very good. Talk us through those last couple of laps, because those tyres must have been awful, especially at this track as well.
I let Livs pass to hope that we would battle sooner, and I was hoping I could cling on, but he was just too fast and then soft, so we pulled away. And then my tyres were just going off and off quicker, so I just started slowing down a little bit more for the corners to make sure I got to the line.
Yeah, and obviously you saw the gap back to Grunty in fourth, and you thought, yeah, bring the podium to me.
Yeah.
It's clever actually. Very good, mature decision I think you did there, because many others would have tried to race and you understood the tyres. Was this the track you expected to be on the rostrum today?
No. I don't practice anymore. I don't have time to practice. I usually just come in here. I get a set up off a Hush. I come in, do qualifying, cross my fingers, do the race, cross my fingers, and see how it goes.
Wow.
And it's usually just luck.
Maybe that's the way to go. Yeah, good points for Red Bull. Yeah, your team principal Hush is very, very happy with that. So apologies for that, whoever's that was. Okay. Moving on to Spain, traditional track going forward. At least we get the two new tracks out of the way. What's your thoughts for Spain next week?
Decent track, decent opportunities for overtaking. Should be alright.
Alright, man, a few words, but well done on your third place. And,
Thank you very much.
Good luck in Spain. Moving on.
Alright.
If you can, invade after whatever that was. I should have put an invite only, that's my mistake.
First of all, congrats on P2 Roberts. Great result for Aston Martin. How would you sum up your racing?
First of all, evening guys, well done Livs. Yeah, it was good mate, to be honest. When safety car come out, I put the hards on, and I thought I'll just go to the end, because our engineering Kid Cudi last night, and he tried something similar. But I knew the guys in front had to pit, so I knew I couldn't afford to get stuck behind people, but I couldn't get past Cornstar for about 10 laps, which hindered me. And then I had a good battle with CW, but I just tried to push him because I knew he were on really old mediums, and then, yeah, at the end I had no answer for this. I used all my ERS trying to pull away from him, and yeah, I think if I tried to defend it, there's a good chance I probably would have caused an incident with both of us, so I just had to accept it and hope for the best on the last lap really, but I'm happy with second.
And thoughts on to the next track, which is Spain. How do you reckon your pace is around there?
I've not done too much of it on this game, but normally I've got good pace around Spain. Yeah, I'll practice during the week and just all I can do is make sure I'm ready for the race. So, yeah, look forward to it.
Nice, and yet again, congrats on the P2.
Thank you, mate.
One final question for me, Roberts. Obviously, just missed out on points at Bahrain, but after a 6th last week and a 2nd here, would you say your campaign is underway?
I'd say so, mate. I think with Bahrain, I practiced for it, and yeah, it didn't go too well, so I weren't too happy. Yeah, I've practiced a lot past couple of weeks, just try and pull myself back up there, and it seems to be paying off. So yeah, I'll do the same this week, and hopefully we can have another good result.
All right, well done.
Cheers, guys.
And good luck in Spain. I just realised, Invade.
Yeah.
You know that thing we experienced just now. The
Yeah.
person that joined probably didn't include the audio, so the chat had no idea.
Oh no.
Yeah, so
If he was gonna join,
unless they
he's-
did.
And they
Well,
haven't mentioned it.
The chat haven't mentioned it, so okay, fair enough. All right, well done on Roberts, but we move on to our race winner. Edar lives in the Mercedes. You have made the team principal of Mercedes, myself, very, very happy with that. 26 points. So thank you very much. But as for yourself, obviously you are still reserve at the point. Hopefully you get a drive soon, because what a drive that was. Because very aggressive strategy, going on the softs at the end, absolutely flying, catching the leaders lap after lap. In the end, had to pull off a last lap overtake on Roberts for the lead, but it worked out in the end. You must be very, very happy with that, and as I said, let's hope you get a drive soon.
Yeah, that was a pretty good race. Although quali didn't go well in Q2, spinning on mediums on my first attempt, but got through anyway. And then in the race, I wasn't sure if I should pit on the safety car, so I just stayed out. Then tried to go to softs on the end, and I guess it worked.
Yeah, most certainly did, catching the leaders at second the lap at some points. But it seemed the right strategy to go after the safety car. When the safety car came out, was it? Were you certain of the strategy? You thought, yes, this is what I'm going to do: stay mediums, then go to softs at the end, or were you debating pitting for any tyres?
Well, when the safety car came out, I was thinking maybe to go on hards to the end, and I thought you might not have a lot of tyre wear on the mediums with the safety car, so might as well stay out.
Yeah, turned out to be the very correct decision. Spain is next for you. Obviously, the role as a reserve, unfortunately, is you're not guaranteed a seat, but hopefully you do race. If you do, is it a good track for yourself?
I don't really do Spain a lot. Bit of a generic track to drive, I think, but should be good.
All right then. Well, all the best to you. Hopefully to speak to you again. And again, thank you for driving for Mercedes and getting the 26 points, because that helps me out massively.
Different team every week.
I don't know who's the diff head of Div 2. If Livs is a reserve, can I have
Okay.
him again, please?
Mockers at dead head.
Well done, Livs. Fantastic. Hopefully see you on the grid soon. Alright, that wraps things up in a very interesting interviews there. I'll say no more, whatever that on earth that joined. Because again the chat probably didn't hear. What a great race there, Invade. Obviously we had the yeah, we had the issues, but what a great race from F2. Welcome to it. Set for a good ride, I guess.
Yeah.
Alright then. So that's Portugal done for F2, and by my calculations the championship is going to be even more closer. Perfect as we head to the traditional Catalonia circuit in Spain. Monaco on the horizon in 2 weeks. But first, yeah, we'll head to Spain next week for the F2 championship. But for Portugal we have 3 more races to go. It's the F5 tier tomorrow. We have Chris and Immortal in the comms box, taking you through the ever entertaining F5 division, who will pick up the victory there. See us tomorrow for 8 o'clock. The F3 division, where myself and amongst others will be taken to the track. Wednesday is the Primus, and after his fantastic debut last week, Days Freak is back. He is full-time now on Wednesdays, so you get to hear the great duo of that on Wednesday night. And Thursday night is a new duo for F4. It is Lincoln. He has obviously left his F2 spot. He's going to F4, streaming with Timmer. Timmer should be back alongside him as we take for the F4 division. All those are 8 o'clock. Make sure you watch them all if you can. Thank you very much for watching Invade. Thank you for your company.
No worries, mate.
Alright, and congrats to the top 3 on the podium. CW and Rebel was 3rd, 2nd was Robertson, the Aston Martin, and 1st was Livs in the Mercedes. Till next time, take care as always, and see you tomorrow.